Is this everybody? Yeah.
Is this everyone?
You can come.
Yes,
Yeah, please, everybody get comfortable if you're okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I know that we're gonna have a little bit of some slides behind us,
Yeah.
but if I'm blocking, just let me know and I'll step aside. All right. Well, first of all, thank you very, very much for being here this afternoon and joining us for what is a very exciting day for Pixel. This is the launch of our new Pixel 11 phones. The Pixel 11, Pixel 11 Pro, the Pixel 11 Pro Fold, and of course our Pixel Watch 5. Last night we had a Made by Google event in New York where we also launched our new Pixel Tag and our new Pixel Buds Pro 2 Olive colorway. But before we give you the hands-on and the testing and demonstration of all our devices, I wanted just to share with you some of the new and unique things about this year's Pixel portfolio. Since the first Pixel, we've pushed the boundaries of what a smartphone can do. And we've been encouraging people to ask more of their phones, a standard we also hold to ourselves as we design our products. We're building devices that can help manage busy lives, giving you more space for creativity, joy, and presence, so you can focus on the things that matter most. Now, with the Pixel 11, we've designed a phone that helps do more for you with less from you. I'd like to highlight some new features that showcase how this actually plays out on a day-to-day basis, starting with Gemini Intelligence. With the Pixel 11 series, we're making Pixel more personal, more proactive to handle the heavy lifting and anticipating your needs. Gemini Intelligence on Pixel can pull together relevant information from across your apps, and that means less time tapping and scrolling between apps, letting Gemini Intelligence do more of the work. So for example, I travel a lot, and it's hard for me to keep track of all my flight details, my hotel bookings, and my car rental information on my phone. And so when my wife texts me and says, hey, texts me and says, what time is your flight arriving? Gemini Intelligence gathers information from various Google apps like Gmail and my Google Calendar, and surfaces my flight information at the bottom bar of my chat in a simple, at-a-glance way, so I don't actually have to switch between apps. It's a huge time saver. Another scenario that may be relatable for many of us is Google Maps pulling up information like photos and reviews of a new restaurant recommendation within my chat, or even scanning my calendar to make appointments, all without leaving my chat. Anticipating your needs without having to switch apps, it's a game changer. And most importantly, you remain in control. You can check in or stop a task whenever you want. Now, next, as part of Gemini Intelligence, we're introducing an entirely new way to interact using your voice. The way we talk is rarely the way that we type. And that's why we built advanced voice typing, which is also known as Rambler, to deliver fast, accurate voice input that captures your exact intent, no matter how you say it. For instance, say I'm coordinating plans with friends on chat. Using Gboard on the microphone, I'm talking fast, I'm using filler words like and maybe changing my mind, saying scratch that place, let's go to another place. If you're using the standard voice to text, it would create a very messy, unreadable block of text. But with Rambler, you don't have to worry about speaking perfectly. Rambler extracts the key points and turns your raw thoughts into a clean, concise message. And if you want to tweak it later, the simple prompt lets you rewrite it or polish it instantly. Next, we know that the Pixel camera is one of the favorite features of a Pixel phone, and it's a crowd favorite. We made some big upgrades to deliver Pixel's best camera yet. I'm really excited about the new camera on the Pixel 11 Pro. It delivers stunning quality and now has 120x Pro Zoom, the longest zoom we've ever had on a Pixel. This year, we're also building the Pixel to be the most personal camera on a smartphone. Now, I think we all know how trying to capture a perfect moment often distracts us from actually living that moment. Magic Capture solves this issue by automatically picking the best moment out of a scene and delivering them at HDR quality. So, for example, just a few weeks ago, I was at a concert and there was this incredible dance performance that was happening on stage. And instead of watching the actual performance, I was glued to my screen trying to snap pictures or take videos at the same time. But with Magic Capture, I can now just point the phone to the scene that's happening in front of me, and our AI captures the moment automatically, while I take the show in with my very own eyes. Pixel will do all the work, delivering crisp photos and seamless video from that single moment. I know this is going to be a huge hit here in Singapore, where so many of us are avid concert goers. Now, another new feature that helps you stay in the moment is Highlight. And we're all kind of familiar with that mild anxiety, that feeling of anxiety, when a call comes in, you've put your phone down, but you're in a meeting or maybe in a one-on-one discussion with someone, and you'd rather avoid being disrupted. Highlight gives you a more subtle way to know when somebody important is trying to reach you without actually picking up the device or glancing at the screen. For instance, if my wife is calling, Highlight on the camera bar will light blue, so I know it's her. But when my boss calls, I'm going to designate her highlight as red, and I better pick it up right away. Now, I can either choose to let the phone ring or stay focused on what I'm doing in that very moment. It's a small interaction, but it reflects something much bigger about what we want to do with Pixel, which is to help you stay in the moment without missing what's important. And that same philosophy extends beyond the phone and into our brand new Pixel Watch 5, where we've reimagined the experience with health and well-being at its core. And this year, we made our biggest fitness upgrade yet, with new experiences across exercise, recovery, sleep, and training. So these are just a few of the many things that are really exciting about this year's Pixel portfolio, and there's so much more to explore. So get your hands on these devices in our demo area. And oh, by the way, we've made it a lot easier to actually get people's hands on our devices here in Singapore. In addition to the Google Store and major telco partners like Singtel, I'm really excited to also welcome to the Pixel family StarHub. You can also find the lineup of Pixels across top e-commerce platforms like Shopee and Lazada, and physical retail stores like Harvey Norman, Best Denki, Quartz, and Metapod. So rather than me telling you more about our exciting new Pixel 11 lineup, it's time for you to go experience it for yourselves. Thank you for joining us today, and hope you enjoy the new Pixel portfolio. Thank you.
And so glad to see everybody here today. I see we have extra guests here. It's you, Wade, and Michelle. So we're very excited to bring our whole pop-up experience out into town. It's the first time that we're doing this and really bringing the magic of Pixel to more people, more Singaporeans to enjoy. So feel free to walk around. There are 3 demo experience zones here. There's also a free play zone at the back for you to get hands-on with the devices. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or even mine and our team here. I know some of you have expressed interest to review the units, so I'm really excited for you to get started with the Pixel 11 experience. All good. Okay, so